What's good? It's your guy El Selector. You know what I mean? I got the guy
Omari Styles, what's good, people? What's good?
Mari
What's good?
Styles. Mari Styles is in the building. Okay, so you already know what it is. Today's topic, so, you know what I mean? After Dark series, the first day of autumn, fall's officially arrived, man. What's your take on that, man? How you feeling?
What? Okay, yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah. I said, yo, so basically, it's the After Dark series, the first day of fall. How you feeling? Like, what's your take on everything, man?
Yo, honestly, right now, I feel good, man. I feel good.
Yeah.
It's like a new season, man. Ready to work. Every day is another chance to improve. Type of mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you on that 100%. You're
So, what are the
definitely
people
right.
gonna get out of this live? That's what I want to know. What are the people
Yo,
gonna get out of this live?
it's just conversation right now. You see what I'm saying? Just, I mean, it's the, the After Dark series, it's open form, open discussion, you know what I mean? Just anything goes, like anything, whatever's clever at this point. Today is the first day of autumn, you see what I'm saying? So, you know what
Yeah.
that means? You know what I mean? And those in the finance, the business world, it's the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
For those who don't know, in the sports world, NFL is officially here. Week 3. You see what I'm saying? NBA playoffs, the bubble.
So we're gonna talk about all that today, just on our perspective.
Bro, also, we're in a pandemic, aka the pandemic, you see what I'm saying? So, there's a lot going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
The winter coats, you see what I'm saying? Everyone's putting if you live on the East Coast, if you live up top, you see what I'm saying? If you live out in Europe, it's getting chilly, you know what I mean? Fashion week is going down in Paris, you see what I'm saying? So a lot of stuff going down, you know what I mean? They're opening up certain borders in some countries, you feel
Okay.
me? So it's kind
Okay.
of like, guys, get that swipe your nose. You know what I mean? Some places you don't need to get that nose swipe. Like,
Jeez.
there's a lot going on, bro. There's a lot going on right now in 2020. I must say, very interesting year to say the least.
True.
So yo, where you want to go? What's your plans for the fall? First and foremost, like, what are you saying?
Honestly, again, just trying to get better one day at a time. Trying to work on that body, you know what I mean?
Facts,
Overall,
facts,
mind,
facts,
body, and soul type of thing. You know what I
facts,
mean? I just want to get
facts,
everything aligned and get everything right for this winter.
facts,
You know what I
facts,
mean? I'm trying to get my mind right. You know what I mean? Trying to
facts.
get my
It's
body right.
crucial.
I just want everything to
Facts.
be in line. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to do. We can get into specifics too, but just generally speaking, that's just the daily grind. You know what I mean?
Facts, yo. For me, honestly, this fall, yo, just getting that paper right. You see what I'm saying? Invest in some of that paper. You feel me? Also, just trying to make sure that just building the building blocks. You see what I'm saying for the future. You see what I'm saying? So just basically, just trying to build those building blocks. Getting those right connects. You see what I'm saying? Just trying to make sure I put myself what I mean, and everybody around me in a better position. You see what I'm saying? It's not even just about myself, but it's everybody around me. You feel me? Because shit, what I mean? We're on this planet all together, so
Facts.
y'all gotta work together. You know what I mean? Straight the
Facts.
fuck up, yo. We ain't doing this. Earth was not put on one motherfucker did not build Earth. So everybody
Facts.
out there, yo, gotta work. You know what I mean? We all gotta work together to get this shit taken care of. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
Straight up, yo, real shit, yo. So yo, outside of that though, yo, what's the situation with the city, man? What's going on with the clubs,
GTA.
what's going on? The Toronto, you know what I mean? That T dot, that infrared on your
I'm not
shirt, the
into parties
six,
though. I'm not into no politics and nothing
no
like that. Like
politics.
I'm just
Nah,
literally like no politics for me in terms of
nah,
like Toronto because at the end of the
facts,
day it's like we all know that the city should be greater than it actually is. But you got a
facts,
lot of politics. You got a lot of people who
facts,
just aren't on the same page. You know what I mean? So it's
facts.
like
You're not lying at
it's
all,
kind of
yo.
hard to find that
Speaking
that that
facts,
that niche. You know what I mean? So
it's
we're just trying to find. I'm just trying to find my niche. We're just trying to find our
facts,
niche. You know what I mean?
facts. I mean, the
Houston
cohesion in
space,
the city,
especially. Yeah,
the
especially in this
cohesion in the
Houston space.
city. You see what
Hmm.
I'm saying? Trying to figure out what's going on. Is there cohesion in the city, bro? What's the situation, bro? Seems like a lot of people just kind of on their own tip in the city. What's the situation, man? You see what I'm
Yeah, a lot
saying?
of people ain't really trying to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like they don't really. I don't know if they see the bigger picture. They just don't want to work with you, or
Straight
They
up.
don't see the bigger picture and they don't want to work with you. I don't know what it really is. So
Straight up, yo.
I know for me, I know where I kind of like want to go with this whole kind of YouTube thing.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I think that like the more people that we kind of get on board, the better. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So like, you shouldn't even have to really walk, like, you know, hold a grown man's hand.
Facts.
The processes, you know what I mean?
You're speaking facts.
You know what I mean? They should already kind of know like what the end goal is. You know
Straight up, yo. Dudes think they can do it all themselves, yo. Let me tell you something. Try to do it yourself, that's where they get you. That's where they snipe you. That's where they get you out the building, dog. So you got to work in a unit, bro. I mean, one folds, the other keeps going. You know what I mean? Go look at the Great Wall of China, man. How long did it take to build that, man? It was a one man who built the Great Wall, man.
No.
Centuries, you see what I'm saying? So remember that. Remember that. Another thing too, bro, was like outside of that, bro. Yo, bro, we did that summer. We did the club thing months ago, bro, and it just this pandemic literally shot it down. For those who don't know, also I shot down my man's over here's page, Omari Styles, and I mean he got his own YouTube page. The link is in the chat, so you can definitely check it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anyone who wants to check out his content, he got tons of content, got heat. This guy's predictions, his betting, you know what I mean? His prophecies on all types of stuff when it comes to sports, just life in general. Everything is right there. So, yo, you see it in the chat there?
Yeah.
Check out the guy Omari Styles, man. You know what I mean? He got some heat. He got some heat coming, you know what I mean? Straight up. It is late, so, you know, a lot of people ain't really checking right now, but it's going to be streamed. Check in the morning. This shit is going to be out tomorrow. It's gonna be out forever, you know what I mean? So it's there, you feel me?
And that's the thing, like, how come people aren't up late? Like, why is it we going to bed so early in the city? Like,
shit, man, it's a pandemic. Motherfuckers gotta work from home.
Everybody's working
it's
from
a
home,
Tuesday,
man.
bro.
Kids are sleeping, man. It's Tuesday night. Like this.
It's a Tuesday night,
man.
Jeez. Tuesday nights, man. Remember Tuesday nights, dudes used to go to the movie theater, and I mean, take a chick with them and go to the theater, and just after the theater, go figure out what's cracking for the rest of the night. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? I think back in the days, they used to be a thing, Tuesday nights.
Yeah, Tuesday nights, bro. Shit, go to KFC, get your 2-piece, bro. You go to Mencha, get your, you know what I mean? Your $2 special. Fuck, bro. In the hood, every hood had a $2 special, man. What is going on, man? What's going on out here, yo?
Well, the hood, you know what I mean? The hoods will never change.
Jeez, it's only in the hood, though.
Yeah, it's only in the hood. Yeah, I feel like the suburbia has like I feel like everything's kind of mushed. It's becoming like a one culturalist society, bro. Like you got dudes like Milton acting like they're from the hood, and you know what I mean.
Got cats from got cats out in Hempstead, New York, acting like they're from the hood, man.
You know what I mean?
Got cats out in fucking I don't know, some suburbs in Georgia, some suburbs in fucking LA, acting like they're from the hood, man.
Yeah, basically.
Yo, there's the suburbs in Toronto acting like they're from the hood. Got dudes out here from Oakville. I mean, so.
Rapping,
music
videos, talking, clapping people up and stuff.
Oh man, society we live in today, yo. It's a different world, bro. It's a different world, yo. Real shit. It's a different world, to say the least, yo. You see what I'm saying?
So what about this whole club scene and like how do you feel? Because I know we went out to a couple places. We went downtown a couple times.
Yeah, went to a couple spots, but I'm not gonna lie though, yo. The club scene in 2020 was an L, bro. There was no club scene at all, bro. It was all bars and patios, bro, and restaurants, yo. Shit, gotta go to after hours, and even with those after hours, they wouldn't even crack. Motherfuckers were not showing up to those joints, yo.
Nah, not really. I mean, I heard that Rebel had a couple cases. You see what I'm saying?
Rebels open? Rebels open?
It was open. Not Rebel, but the actual
Cabana
inside Rebel. What's it called?
Shit.
Lounge opened and it caught a couple cases, so
they shut that shit right back down. You know that?
Did they? I don't know. I think they just cleaned up and kept it moving. I'm not sure.
Oh shit! A lot of these places.
I think it might have been closed.
They shut. Once they catch a case, they're shut.
Well, I know some of the strip clubs and like some of the restaurants, when they caught a couple cases, they just reopened like it was nothing.
Yeah, some of them did, but yo, them restaurant joints they're whack because you know how it is. It's like you gotta go in there. Can't get close to people. You're like isolated. It's like or not isolated, but like you're like part, and then you get around somebody got a mask on. It's like, oh, some people are COVID cautious, quote unquote. So, yo, it's a different time right now, bro.
Whack, bro.
I'm
That's
telling
what I
you.
call it. That's not. I'm not feeling it, bro. I go out and
Neither
not
am
feeling it.
I.
There's been a rise of like house parties and shit. I got invited to
Shit.
quite a few house parties during this whole time.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just kind of like not for me at this point in time. Like,
Facts, yo. I'm
you
trying
know
to
what
get
I
them
mean?
trying to get them fly spots open, not these house party spots open.
Yeah, like stripper parties. A lot of like
Hmm.
stripper parties, and like you walk up
Hmm.
into an Airbnb and there's a whole bunch of
Yeah.
people in there, and they're just all chilling, and it's girls dancing and shit.
Shit.
I
Yeah.
heard of a few, but that's
Yeah.
not really my scene. You know what I mean? I'm more on that fly shit, like you said.
Facts, bro.
I don't
Facts.
really
You know what
want
I
to
mean?
be. Yeah.
Shit, yo. We'll see what happens, yo. Shit. What do you think's gonna crack down during the holiday season? Like, what's the take?
Yo,
What do
they're
you think?
saying, as you said, second wave.
Halloween.
Yo,
Halloween. What's
Halloween. Like
that's next? Halloween's coming.
they talked about what they canceled it in California. I think they already
Shit,
canceled
bro. I heard
Halloween.
that LA's shit. No Halloween, bro. No
Damn.
Halloween. No Halloween. That's what I'm hearing.
That's
Fuck, bro.
that's whatever. Like you know, what I mean, I
Hmm.
remember though Halloween used to be a time where it was like,
Yeah.
yo, it's time to hit the club. It's time to
Facts.
go just berserk in the club, be a different
Facts.
person for the night,
It's
and just rake in the phone numbers and rake in
Halloween.
it all in. You know what I mean? But
Halloween. Y'all got the girls in the outfits, you know what I mean?
yup, yup,
Straight up. We got the flies, Catwoman and all that, you know what I mean?
yup.
Nurse, doctor, and you know what I
We'll see
mean?
what happens this year. I remember
Jeez.
there's we'll see because I know they have like they do
Yeah.
other type of venues.
Yeah.
Like they'll like rent out warehouses and stuff and like have
Shit.
like events in these big ass warehouses. So I don't know. We'll
Shit.
see what the restrictions are saying. And
Same with the same, bro.
they're open,
Shit.
so I'm gonna hit up something for Halloween at least. Though.
Halloween, bro.
Sure.
Halloween got them parties, yo. Shouts to Halloween for real, man. Like real
Yeah, Halloween
shit, yo.
got parties.
Halloween got them parties, yo. Fuck. So outside of that though, what's cracking? What do you think? What's the take? What you think you think this pandemic thing's gonna end or what's the situation? Cause yo, it shut down the summer, bro. A lot of people they lost a lot of bags. A lot of bags were lost. Shit,
A
fourth
lot of
quarter.
bags.
A lot of bags were lost, bro.
It looks like they're pushing that second wave talk hard. So
Where it
I
is.
basically think we're gonna probably go into another lockdown, but
Oh
same
man.
same type of thing is gonna like people
Oh
shit
man,
started
it's
to
turned
slow
into a
down,
ghost
but
town. Turned
yeah,
into a ghost town
come
at one
again,
point.
but not as ghost as that first wave. That first wave
Shit,
ghost town, I've never seen nothing like that.
ghost. It was like
Before,
Ghost City.
the
Shit was
highways were like empty, like
empty,
never was
bro.
rush hour. I couldn't believe that shit.
Dog, you downtown. You go to big building. Nobody's on the streets, bro.
Yeah, so I don't foresee it
Nobody.
being like that, but they're gonna probably lock it down again, like you know what I mean, quote unquote lock it down.
Crazy
But
madness.
yeah, straight madness. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yo,
I still think people
crazy.
will be trying to do their thing and like partying and stuff like that. I definitely see that
Shit.
shit happening
Yeah,
still.
so yo, what do you think for guys out there and girls out there? They want to mingle. What do you think? What's the best ways to mingle during these times right now? Like, because you know what I mean. Even though bars and restaurants are open right now,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. What do you think the best way if the clubs, you know what I mean, the lounges and all that shut down? What do you think? Actually, I see some hookah spots actually open. Some of the
Yeah.
lounges opening up. Yo, I seen one of them joints by the airport over there, the Habibi spot or whatever the fuck they call that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was open, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, at these times, like, you gotta maybe just solidify everything. Like, you don't want to waste your time. Like, you know what I mean?
facts.
So if you shorties with it, maybe get a hotel. Just get a hotel and just
Throwback.
yeah,
Get
just
the
get
hotel.
a telly. Like
Straight up.
throwback shit. Like get a telly and
Throwback.
just chill out there
Telly.
for the day. Order some
Chill out
food,
there.
get some
Yeah.
drinks, and
Bring
just
that
hang out.
champagne bottle. Maybe, you know, you bring that
Yeah,
champagne
some
bottle.
weed, get some blunts,
Yeah,
whatever.
cigar.
Just sit back in the hotel and the cigars and just chill. Like I feel like those are the best ones. Those are like the best ones right now. Just get a hotel and just chill. You know what I mean? You and one of your boys, or you know, a couple.
You need
girls,
to show you, bro. You need them chicks up in there, bro. You don't want no mess.
your boy, maybe one of your boys, and like 2 girls. You guys all just chill at a hotel or something.
Shit.
Something along those lines. You know what I mean? Especially if you don't like want to bring sand to the beach. No, you don't want to like really have different people up in your crib type of thing.
Facts, yeah,
You know what I
facts.
mean?
Especially these times of the pandemic, bro. Shit, you don't know
want that.
where. You don't want none of that. You don't want to catch none of that shit. You want that shit sticking on your walls. So outside of that, though, you think the clubs are gonna open next year? Like, what do you think? What's the situation?
I
What's your
think
take on
by
that?
next year the clubs.
What time? Give a date.
The clubs are kind of
Let's
open right now, but until
dog.
they're
Depends
gonna
where you
push that
live though,
vaccine.
bro.
They're gonna push
Depends where
that,
you live though, fams. Depends
until
where you
everybody gets
live.
that needle. You already know shit's not gonna go back to regular.
Bro, if you only place that clubs are open right now, if you live in Atlanta, the South, like Houston, that's it, yo. Like Texas, they got clubs open. Atlanta, they got clubs open.
Yeah,
But
but
outside
thing
of
is open. Thing downtown's open. EFS that was open a couple
that
weeks.
that was a restaurant type thing though.
Yeah,
You had to sit on a restaurant. It was like a restaurant vibe they're doing over there. It was open for 2 seconds. They shut that shit down, bro.
they actually had downtown too. Grand Bazaar was open.
The restaurant though, man. You know what they're
Same type
doing
of
though.
thing. Like people ain't really. It's more, but people too because the pool was wide open. People were all up in the pool swimming and shit. But yeah, you're right. Like
It was a lounge restaurant
it's like
vibe, bro.
spaced out. Like so, I mean, you could get
Yeah.
up and walk around. No one was telling you, yo, you can't. You know what I mean? It was the vibes are there, but the people them are just kind of like everybody's kind of just standing around looking at each other because of the whole COVID situation. Nobody's like approaching the bar. You can't really approach the bar. You wait for a waiter, and everyone's just kind of sitting in their little section with each other. Like I don't know, man. You'd have to go in there and really like blow a big bag essentially in order to like have a good time.
Dude, jeez, it's crazy, man. It's crazy right now. Like honestly, I don't know, man. It's crazy right now. Like this is just some strange times, yo. I never thought this would come. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't see this coming. Like this threw me off guard. For those who saw it, yo, you had some foresight, or you had some intel that nobody knows about. But that's a whole nother conversation right there. But I didn't see this coming, bro.
Yeah.
Shit. You know what I mean?
Didn't see that coming.
What's your take on the holiday season? You know, holiday season's about to. Well, you know what? We'll talk about that another time. Right now, we'll stick to the fall, man. We'll just stick to the fall because you know what? It's the fall right now. You know what I mean? Thanksgiving's about to hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so like, shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Probably gonna say, limiting the amount of people that have in the house and all this type of stuff. Like,
oh man.
Can't bring grandma to the house to come eat food.
It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Shit. Make sure your turkey's COVID tested, some bullshit like that.
Right?
Just playing that.
The numbers are spiked because of the freaking
Thanksgiving dinner and awesome. All types of stuff, bro. Straight up, yo. Mm-hmm. Straight up. I was hearing the other day telling people not to have sex because they're spreading the COVID through sex.
Oh my god, bro. Like
don't have intercourse. Tell the motherfucker don't have intercourse. Spread the COVID with intercourse. I'm like, damn.
These things apply to people who really, really, really are just that A-type personality that don't think outside the box and just kind of like don't have the independent mind, just regurgitate information that they hear on the news and like just good old office droid. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. And for the most part, with the rise of the internet and stuff like that, a lot of people have an idea, but like there is also a large part of the population who are gonna look at you funny if you're walking around that store with no mask on. Like I've seen that already. Like it's crazy.
Dude, it's nuts, yo. Both of us saw that movie Tenet, man. We were talking about the other day.
I mean,
what you think of that?
It was alright. I have to watch it again. I think I missed like the first 2 minutes of it, and I was pretty much lost for the rest of the movie. Like, but it was good though. Like, it was good for like a thinking man's movie. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be a thinker. Yeah.
Facts, yo. Shouts to the thing. You know what I mean? That movie was. I liked it a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Chris Nolan.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Christopher Nolan, shouts to him, you know what I mean? Shouts to Mr. Washington over there, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's Isaiah Washington.
Yeah. Is it John Washington?
Or John Washington.
Yeah. Yeah, John David Washington. Salute to the guy.
My bad.
Yeah, salute to the young boy. Or what? He's you know what I mean? He's way older than us, bro. He's an older cat. Shouts to the guy over there, bro. John David Washington. Yo, it's a tight movie. You see what I'm saying? I enjoyed it. Yeah. I'm gonna give that movie straight up a B+. I thought it was a really good movie. Okay. I thought, the character, I like, you know me, I'm into that thinking kind of shit. You know what I mean? Where it stimulates your mind, it has your mind actually, interesting, kind of showing you a different dynamic of what people are thinking and, where life could possibly go. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true.
Straight up, bro. So,
yeah. I'll give you that, man. I gotta watch it again, type of thing. I gotta rewind that, slow it down, watch it again, really understand what was going on in that because it has this perplexed still.
Things about to drop. 007 is coming out.
Oh yeah,
the next one. No, it's the next one. The next one with
Oh,
that
just the
thing.
next one.
Yeah, with the next 007 is about to drop again. You see what I'm saying? So
Okay.
it's gonna be another good movie to check out. Theaters are open, so you can go watch a
Yeah,
movie.
yeah,
Shit's
yeah.
a
That's the
dead.
one thing I can say that's not
Yeah,
bad. Like, I don't mind the theaters are
yeah.
open, like, but they're empty. Like, you go in there, there's like 10 people in the movie. Like, it's
Jeez, you
empty.
might go in there. Might be you the only person in that movie. Yo,
Yeah.
love them theaters. Oh shit.
I mean that's even something to do too. Like for like
Mhm,
dudes looking to have a date with a girl and shit. Like you get hit
mhm.
up the movies. You
Facts.
know what I mean? You can always like you can buy alcohol at the theater. You know what I mean? You can. I don't
Facts.
want to tell anybody to sneak shit in, but that's like an oldest pastime, bro. Like fuck, we've been sneaking in McDonald's burgers in the theaters for decades, bro. Like
Shit,
you know what I
if
mean?
you don't want to spend the overpriced, you don't want to pay for the overpriced popcorn and
You know
nachos
what
and
I
hot
mean?
dogs. You know what I mean? Go on a Tuesday or whatever. Go on any day, just whatever. You know what I
They
mean? They
open up
got
your bag and just
go
put you
get
in your
that burger.
pockets.
Yeah, go get that KFC or whatever, man. That
So,
Popeyes chicken. You know what I mean, that new hamburger or the new chicken burger that came out. Go get that
yeah,
in there.
you try that or
Yeah, I tried this stuff. It was
you
alright,
did?
man. Tried it, bro.
Yeah, I never tried that, bro.
It's
Popeye's like
alright, bro.
real close. I should
Yeah,
see what's up.
somebody see what's up. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Shit, I'm gonna tell you right now. I might even do a food review, bro. Straight up
Yeah,
on that shit right there, yo. Real shit, yo. I mean,
I haven't
I might
seen it.
have to.
Yeah.
I might have to, bro. Food review on that joint, yo. But
Hmm.
that's a whole nother topic. But yeah, man. Outside of that, though, like this year has been an interesting year to say the
Very
least, yo.
interesting, bro. Oof, man.
Let me tell you
Got
something
that.
about this year.
Yeah.
If you didn't pick up a skill, you didn't learn something new this year. As far as I'm not talking about a life lesson, I'm talking about an actual skill that you can use, tangible that you can actually use for the future
Yeah.
and years later. Bro, I
Yeah.
don't know what you were doing this year, bro. You were joking around with yourself, man.
You really
You know
were.
what I mean?
You really
Straight
were.
up. This world is
And that's the
transforming.
thing. Going into this last quarter, it just feels like, yo, it's just every day now. It's just a chance to just get better because there's not
Get
really to
better.
do other than get better and just improve and just work on your
Honestly.
everything. Just work on
I don't,
yourself.
doesn't matter what you do. Exactly. Doesn't matter what you do. Invest in yourself, but and actual tangible things that will benefit you in the
Tangible.
future.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Don't sound about like some of you cats think, oh, invest in yourself. Some of you girls think invest in yourself. Oh, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna be a better person. I'm gonna think positivity. No. Come on. Knock it off. Knock it off. Yeah, knock it off. I'm gonna be more kind to people. No. Listen, I'm talking about things that actually can physically benefit you later down the life. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah, like actually physical things that'll benefit you. You know what I mean?
Even if you're doing 100
Skills.
squats in the morning, like
There you
something,
go.
100
Shit, that's
squats until
health.
12 o'clock.
That'll
You know what I
keep
mean?
you
That's
alive. That'll
how,
keep you on
yeah,
this planet even longer just because you
exactly.
maintain your health, yo. Real shit.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, yo, or shit, you know what I mean? Or like even, you know what I mean, learning a new skill, like maybe picking up an Excel or spreadsheet or you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Going, you know what I mean? If you some of you guys be talking about you want to go back to school or get a diploma or degree or a skill, you know what I mean, going to a labor job, you know what I mean? Or not a labor job, but like a skilled trade. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
Stuff
some
like
cats
that.
be talking, you know what I mean? Some guys talk about, oh, they want to work in the finance world. Go get your CFA, you know what I mean? Go get your
Yeah.
charter, you know what I mean? Go get your CFA, go learn, you know what I mean? Or your CSC or
Right.
whatever
Right. Right.
license you
Right.
need to
Right.
get, depending on
Right.
where you live. You see what I'm saying? Some guys talk
Right.
about they want to trade. Go take a course in trading, you know what I mean? Go
Yeah.
take a, I'm talking about these dranky dank Forex courses. I'm talking about a physical course that can actually teach you how to, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Trade in the markets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of different things. If I think crypto and Forex is the only thing that you, come on now.
Cryptocurrency, eh?
Yeah. So to
Damn.
the crypto guys out there, you know what I mean? That crypto thing is a whole nother conversation there, but
Yeah.
straight up. Crypto is here, bro. It's here.
It's here, eh?
Yeah, it's
It's like
here.
it was hotter a couple of years ago, but like now it's
Nah,
like,
bro.
yo,
Nah, bro. It's getting hot, bro. I'm talking about financial institutions are getting and jumping into crypto now.
damn.
Yeah, bro. I'm talking about. I've seen that, yo. Like financial institutions jump. When I saw the finance industry and certain institutions jumping in that, I was like, okay, this thing is here to stay.
Here to stay, eh?
Man, it ain't going nowhere. It
Jeez.
ain't going nowhere, bro. But yeah, that's a whole nother conversation right there. But yeah, outside of that, though, what's your take, man? Like, yo, you know what I mean? I don't know if you want to go into the celebrity gossip, bro. What's your
Yo, I was
take
gonna
on?
say, like today I had seen what Kanye. What did he do today? He said something along the lines of, I seen him piss on the Grammy. in the toilet. I was pretty like,
So he
whoa,
wants his
what
masters
there?
back, yo. He's tired of
Wants
the
his masters
politics, man.
back.
He wants
Yeah,
his masters back, yo. Jeez, talking about yo. He said something about his masters and Jay-Z
yeah.
selling some of his masters to get Jay-Z's masters back, and I'm like, damn. Like the masters is a coveted thing for real, for real. Hey,
Very
motherfuckers want that.
coveted. Yeah.
Yeah. For those who don't know, explain to people what the masters and everything
The
like that.
masters is like the original recordings. Like I remember a bunch of artists have went through this. So Mace basically is, an artist on the record label Bad Boy years ago. Basically owned by Puff, or Puff Daddy was the head honcho on Bad Boy. Mace is masters. Puff Daddy bought Mace's masters for, I think it was $16,000 or something like that. And then like 15, 20 years later, Mace wanted his masters back, and he wanted, I think it was $20,000. Puffy bought Mace's masters for. So that's all of his that's all those tracks from Mace. That's like Tell Me What You Want, the
Oh
Bad
wow,
like
it's
bad
madness.
boy, all those like 24 Hours to Live, all those songs. Puffy has those. Those are his. He has the masters of them. So anytime that song plays on the radio, anytime that song plays in on a commercial, anytime that song plays pretty much anywhere, it could be playing on a station in Switzerland. They had to
Jeez,
pay the owner, the master, the person who owns the masters, to play that song. So any profit made off of that song
it's crazy.
basically is doesn't necessarily go to the artist, it goes to the owner of the masters.
Wow, that's crazy. So like, say if I, you know what I mean, I have a commercial and shit, yo, and or basically commercials playing. You hear the song playing in the back. That's the masters. Whoever owns
That
that
Yeah,
basically gets a
whoever owns
percent,
exactly, whoever
gets
owns
paid
that,
for
that's
that,
who you got to contact in order to be able to use that song. So
and they get paid for that.
they get paid for that. So that's why,
Wow.
yeah, even Michael Jackson before, like I think he's trying to get the Beatles as
I mean,
masters.
he bought him, bro. I heard
Yeah,
reports he
he got the
bought
Beatles as
Sony's
masters.
catalog. He owned a whole
Yeah,
bunch of Sony's, all their catalog. He owned everything. Michael Jackson was a very intelligent man. The fact
yeah,
that he was able to own the Beatles and
yeah.
all these people's catalog, and
That's what they said about him. He was intelligent. Like he had everything was just off ear. Everything was off ear. He wasn't really like classically trained like Quincy Jones and those guys. Those
mhm.
guys actually went to like those New York music schools and all that stuff.
Wow.
But
Okay.
Jackson was just all off the ear. He would just like tell you like, no, I don't want it like that. Da-da-da-da. I want it like this. Do 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 like,
Hmm.
and that's it. You have to do it that way, and that's how you would make like
Jeez.
sound amazing. So yeah, Kanye is like he's another guy. He's really smart, man. He knows
Intelligent, bro.
whatever it is, man. You know,
Intelligent. That guy's a creative. People say all this other stuff about him. I'm like, you people are not seeing. You guys are looking at it from. You guys aren't looking at it from the standpoint of where he's looking. He's looking at it from a three-dimensional standpoint. He's starting to already. What I'm seeing he's doing now is he's trying to plant seeds for. He knows he's not going to be here forever, but he understands the importance of him building his he wants to be immortalized. So
yeah,
that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to live on forever, but physically not here. But
yeah,
everything around him, he owns everything, and he has a passing it down to his children,
yeah.
and his ownership, and his name, and his family getting all the wealth and obtaining the wealth from him. And it's just like he's trying to definitely create something, or he's already created something, but he wants to now own everything. He wants ownership. Which I
Yeah,
respect, yo, bro. On this planet, yo, you
yeah.
gotta have ownership. Everything you do, you gotta have ownership, bro. Like you
Mm-hmm.
gotta start, you know what I mean? You gotta don't sell your name off, don't sell your labor, don't sell everything unless you have ownership of everything. You see what I'm saying?
Agree.
Yeah, a lot of people be just you see a lot of people, they got hit tracks, number one singles, or they created an invention, but then all of a sudden 20 years later, or 10, not even 20 years, I've even seen 7 years later, 8 years later, 10 years later, these people are driving Uber, or you see what I'm saying, or they're you know what I mean, they're driving Uber. They're not even a shareholder on Uber. They're driving Uber, like, or they're just doing something that is just like, man, damn. But you created this. I hear this song every day. You should be living off of this song. You should be.
Yeah,
I see this invention every day. Like I go to the store and it's there. It's like you should
yeah.
be living off this invention. You know what I mean? You
Correct.
should be getting income off this for the next 2 million years because this is your invention, but they don't own the intellectual property of that.
Mm-hmm.
They don't own that. That's the problem. A lot of people don't own that. And on top of that, too, they don't do the education or they don't do the research.
Right.
I understand you got to do the research. I'm not saying I'm just saying I know all the answers. You know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean? On our style, we don't know all the answers.
No.
But at the same time, though, you got to be able to have you got to do the education as far as researching what you're going into and then making sure that you have all the information down packed so when you're brokering a deal or negotiating or at the table you're able to maximize off of what you are able to get or what you are entitled to get. And that's a lot of things. A lot of people don't do that. So that's why you see a lot of these people 10 years later, they got a hit song that's on the radio playing, but they're pissy poor, or they're driving Uber, they're working 9 to 5s. You know what I mean? It's like, why are you working a 9 to 5, man?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You shouldn't be working a 9 to 5, man. Like you shouldn't be working with the average person unless you want to. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5, but you shouldn't be working a 9 to 5 when you have something out that people are consuming. You see what I'm saying? And in grows and in huge amounts. Straight up. If you have a hit song on the radio, you should be good for the rest of your life. Publishing, masters, everything. That song will be played on the radio around the world. Doesn't not just North America. I'm talking about everywhere. You see what I'm saying?
It's like that
Russia.
guy, Mark, what's his name? The guy who sings Return of the Mac?
Mark Morrison.
He always but people like the old heads in my fams, like they always talk about this guy. Like
Mark Morrison.
This guy has one song, and that song he's living off that song. From then until now, he's still living off that one song. Yo. That song everywhere.
What's that guy who sings that song? Bust a Groove, Bust a Move. Was it something MC?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. And then Bust a Move. What's his name?
Yeah.
Yo, that song gets played everywhere. I heard that dude is living off of that song till this day. Young MC.
Yeah.
He's living off. That's a throwback class. You always hear that on throwback weekends or long weekends or cookouts. Or, you know what I mean? On the radio when you're driving. You see what I'm saying? Bust a Move. You know what I mean? So that guy's living off of that song. You know what I mean?
And that's what I'm saying. Like that spirit is kind of like, yo, why is that? I guess there's a million rappers out here, but like, yo, why aren't some of these rappers just trying to make that one hit, like one catchy commercial hit that they can live off of forever? Because that would be like,
bro, that's all you need. But yo, some of these guys do it. But then the sad part is they're 360 artists, bro. They don't even own the song.
I've been seeing a lot of that.
360 artists is a 360 artists is like a thing. Like a lot of these cats are 360, man.
I heard something like what Blueface has like the worst deal in the history of deals, bro. He has like 5 labels under him. Apparently, he has like Universal. He has Cash Money, which is under Universal. He has Republic. Then he has like 2 other ones. Like, so his money gets split like 5 ways before it goes to him.
Bro, by the time they give him, by the time he gets anything, there's nothing even there to give him.
I think what's his name? Lil Yachty too. He's another one. He has QC. Then he has a whole bunch of like other ones too that are like
500 labels eating off these cats, bro. These cats need to figure out, these cats need to start. Young guys out here, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Say what you want, but yo, Troy Ave, he owns his masters.
Yeah.
I was watching his podcast the other day. This dude got BSB and he has a distribution deal. And he said any artists that are looking for distribution on his podcast, he has a commercial and he stops off to pay some bills in the commercial. Any artist that's looking for distribution or anybody who's making music and you're looking for a distribution, they got a distribution deal. So you can get it. You can work out a deal with Troy. That's a game right there. If you're an artist coming up and you want thing, and you're about to watch this, you know what I mean, this live, you see what I'm saying? You feel me? Yo, check out Troy Ave, bro. Simple as that. Troy Ave got a distribution deal. He got a label behind him. Or he got his own thing going on. You see what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, yo, you could definitely check it out. You see what I'm saying? And he's putting out artists, and I don't know how he works it out. If you maybe he's just distributing the records only. Maybe you can own your masters and publishing, but it's how you negotiate the deal. It's what you do when you go to the table. A lot of these cats don't understand that concept though, bro. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You're only worth what you can negotiate at the end of the day.
That's facts.
Yeah, that's it. Straight up. You go to the table, you say, you want to own your masters and you want your publishing and you want 10 million bucks.
Mhm.
The label will be like, how many records you sold? You show them your track record. The labels might be able to give you that deal.
Hmm. 10 mil? Jeez.
Yeah.
Nice right now. 10 mil? Jeez.
Shit, you know how 10 mil is though. The lawyer gets their cut.
Yeah.
Gotta pay half taxes.
Yeah.
Then on top of that, your all the money that you have to pay back to the label as well.
Yeah, that's the messed up part.
Fucking, there's no money, bro. At the end of the day,
So
might as
what
well.
would you say is the one of the fastest surefire ways to get to like a mil per se, like right
Oh
now?
no,
A
jeez,
mil.
2020 with the pandemic, bro. I would love to say real estate, but a lot of real estate guys are taking hits.
Yeah, for
So I
sure.
would. A lot of real estate guys aren't making that much money. A lot of real estate. I've seen some real estate guys start selling cars, bunch of cars and houses because of the pandemic. Half off, half off. They're not even getting the full price. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I wouldn't even say real estate. Some people say stock market. I don't believe it. Stock market is passive income.
Yeah.
Passive income. That's long game. If you're trying to get rich quick scheme, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, honestly, kids, it's luck. It's luck, or it's kind of like you got to know what you're doing.
Facts.
If you don't know what you're doing, people, there's no way to make $1 million just off the rip. You gotta have a skill. You gotta have a talent. You gotta know what you're doing. A lot of guys who make that money, they know what they're doing. You see what I'm saying? Or they got lucky. It's either that. But it does. You don't just make $1 million in one night, bro. Nah. People sell some
It would
clothes.
be nice to kind of have that spirit, like more so have that like culture per se. Like Toronto doesn't even have a casino. Do we like? Is Woodbine even considered a casino? Like, can
Yeah,
you go in
it's
there and
actually
play?
they're actually renovating it, so they're expanding that.
Can you go in there and play like sit at tables and actually play poker and?
They're actually expanding that, so that's coming. That's all coming. That's all coming right now. That's in the process. It's actually you seen the renovation, the deal that the big project they're doing over there.
Like condos in front of
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So Woodbine got some heat coming. You know what I mean? Shouts to Woodbine Casino. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice to be able to, on a Friday night, take a chick, down to the casino, play some hands, trying to walk off with some chips, man.
Yeah, that'd be cool. If you know what I mean, definitely make some money at the casino. But right now, casinos out here are shut down. I heard they were supposed to open, but they're still shut down. But you know what? The numbers going up. I don't think they're gonna keep them closed. They might not even open this year, yo. Casino might not open this year, yo. Shit, it's going like down like that. You hear NBA said that yo, they're not even sure if they're gonna start when they're gonna start, but they're looking at trying to get to a January date for next season. It may even expand it even longer. It may even go until March. And NBA said, yo, they might do a bubble, but they want to ideally do fat because NBA is taking a hit, man.
Yeah.
They want fat. They said, yo, remember before they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna cut the season and we're gonna do like 60 games.
Yeah.
David Stern came out today and said at CNN saying, yo, we're going to do an 82 game season. We need to recoup. Basically, he's trying to tell you is NBA lost too much money, and we got to recoup as much money as we can. So we got to have 82 games. We're going to have full playoffs. We're going to have everything. You see what I'm saying? They want fans back in the arena. They want 82 games, and that's good. Motherfuckers need to learn how to play these 82 games, some of these basketball players. You know what I mean? Stop complaining and stuff. You know what I mean? But also, yeah, they're looking at that. So NBA, everyone's taking a hit right now. You know, the people's pockets are taking a hit right now. You know what I mean? Even NBA millionaires, multi-millionaires, you know what I mean? A lot of these owners are taking a hit. This pandemic shut a lot of these owners' money down. Los Angeles Lakers have to take a loan. Take a loan, bro. LeBron James not even getting paid right now. People don't even know that. They're paying him IOU, so he's going to get that money, all that money later on down in life. They'll pay him maybe even 10, 15 years. They'll still be paying him.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, yo, that's how it is, bro. That money there's no right now. The money, people think the money's just like this, bro. Don't get it twisted. Money right now, as of right now, the dollar is not really. It's the money's there. Don't get me wrong. Money, all it does is exchange hands. It's like energy. It just passes between people. You know what I mean? But right now, as of the pandemic, because everything is locked down, the money's not exchanging hands right now. And a lot of things are not pushing out the way they're supposed to be pushing out. A lot of people have to stay inside. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of money that's being lost, but there's a lot of money being made during this time as well. It's just up to you or those because you know it, we know it, but it's up to those to know that when it comes to the money game, yo, there's money to be made everywhere.
Everywhere,
There's,
just getting yourself in a better position to be able to
there's
take those leaps. You know what I mean? So
exactly,
kind of get like your discipline in order, like
yeah,
you know what I mean.
that's
Like
right,
you know your finances, your credit, your you know
bro. That's one
you
aspect.
know
Yep,
your credit, your bills, everything is kind of in a manageable place, so that you can you can save and have some passive income, so that you can take a couple of risks here and a couple of risks there.
exactly. But
You know what I mean?
mhm. But also too,
So
creative, being creative, yo. You gotta
yeah,
be
being very
creative.
creative.
Gotta know. You gotta be. A lot of people think just, you know what I mean, paying your bills and all that. You gotta be creative, man.
Yeah,
Gotta be. You gotta be able to think outside the box, man. Gotta be an innovator, man. You see what I'm saying? If not an innovator, you gotta be a risk taker, like you said.
yeah, you gotta be a risk taker, innovator.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
depends on like
Straight up.
what your goals are. You know what I mean? You gotta
Straight
have
up.
goals and assess your goals and
Facts.
be like, okay, this is how I'm gonna get to my goal. These are my goals. This is
Facts.
what I'm gonna do to get there.
Facts. Facts,
And I
man.
mean, I
Just
think that's one of the main things for the young cats to looking at this video
facts.
again to kind of like
Facts.
know that you gotta be
Exactly.
goal oriented. You gotta be results oriented, solution oriented. You can't be
Exactly.
base your can't be problem oriented. You know what I mean? There's
Exactly.
always a solution to the problem, so you got to figure
Mhm.
out the solution and just try to work towards that. And
Exactly.
that's with your everything, your family, your friends, your
Exactly.
money, everything, your woman, everything. You got to just your women, whatever.
Exactly.
You always got
Gotta
to
be
find a solution. It's the
exactly.
solutions to cut that bitch off, like they can't said, bro. It ain't nothing. Cut her off, bro. Before you get too deep, man, just cut her off.
Yo,
Whatever
honestly,
minimizes the stress in your life, you know what I mean? That's what you
facts.
gotta kind of like. That's the path you gotta kind of stay on. You know what I
I
mean?
hear you on that, yo. I hear you on that. So, yo, you say any traveling plans to travel? I know we did those videos. We dropped a couple videos for those who don't know.
Yo,
Our top places to travel
mhm.
post pandemic. Pandemic's still going on, but you could still travel. You plan
Well,
on heading out anywhere anytime soon?
honestly, I would like to go to the west coast of Canada. I would like to hit that up, even though it's getting a
Uh,
little cold. I would definitely like to go out there. If
so
not
like,
now, before it really gets cold,
yeah.
next year. Next year, if not, and shit starts to open back up, they start sticking people with the needle and shit. I'm thinking, yo, I want to go to Africa, bro. I want to head over there one time.
Yo, for those who don't know, you can actually go to Africa, a lot of African countries right now. But what happens is there's new laws implemented. So if you want to go to like East Africa, I mean, certain countries like Uganda, Kenya, Rwanda, and those places, you got to be able to take a COVID test, and you have to have passed your COVID test 72 hours before arrival at the place you came into. So you got to have a 72 hours. But the problem is, though, with these COVID tests out here, it's just like it takes like a few days, about like 4 or 5 days before you get results. It's not 72 hours, right? So that's one of the challenges. So it's kind of like you have to, they won't let you in unless it's 72 hours passed, and then you can come into the country. So that's a challenge right there. But for those who can get that, you want to head out to Africa. I mean, to the motherland, the continent, definitely. You know what I'm saying? I know if you can't go to Africa, you can't get those tests. There's other places you can go to, like Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? On the Caribbean, go
Mm-hmm.
out there to the West Indies. You know what I mean? And head out there and you can have a time of your life. You don't have to take a COVID test. Is that right?
I don't think you have to take a COVID test, but I think you have to do self isolation as soon as you get down there for 2 weeks.
Oh,
And if you do,
God.
they're handing out hefty fines and stuff like that. That's
Oh,
already some people from Toronto I've seen on YouTube
oh,
making
flip. Yeah.
those. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. See, like that's the challenge right there. Cause yo, 14 days, like yo, how long you planning on staying there? If you 14 days is you're trying to stay there for 2 weeks, that's 14 days right there, basically. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like by the time you get out there, you kind of self isolate. You can't move around. You can't really do anything. And a lot of these places have curfew too. Like you know, what I mean, a lot of countries got curfew out there. Like I know DR got like a 7 o'clock curfew. I know in like countries like Brazil and Colombia, they got curfews out there, and in Uganda they got curfews out there, and countries in South America they got curfews out there as well. Kenya got curfews. Everywhere got curfews. You know what I'm saying? In East Africa they got curfews.
It's
So it's
messed up.
kind of like it's fucking yo, it's crazy, yo, it's crazy, it's madness right now. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like I've heard a couple people say, like I saw some people state they went out there, some vloggers or whatever, and they were like, don't go out there until like DR. They're like, don't go to DR until the pandemic is done because you're gonna be on curfew for at least you no sorry, you curfew 7 o'clock, so you can't really enjoy what you want to enjoy. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like
Yeah, DR just seems like right now it's not the place.
yeah,
I just see a couple videos myself, and it's like, yo, that's the type of place you want it to be open and bustling, and you know
yeah,
what I mean? If it's
moving and
not, then it's
shaking.
like it's not really.
Yeah,
Yeah. You want to
it's
be
crazy.
able to hit certain clubs and be like, yo, you're in there,
Facts.
bottles up. You know what I mean? But if they're not able to, you know what I mean? You're not able to do that and enjoy the full experience. Nah, I wouldn't
Experience.
advise to head over there for sure.
Telling you,
Especially
yo,
DR.
especially DR, yo, straight up. They're like numbers were going up over there, so they had to change up things, yo. Shit, yo, that curfew thing's an ass though.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pain in the fucking ass, yo, for real. Cause like, yo, imagine you come to a country, you gotta be inside by 9, and on top of that, the clubs and all that shit ain't even open either. So you don't really enjoy the beach. We go to a couple of restaurants, get a bite to eat, and then just kind of like kick it. You know what I mean? Where if you know any people out there, you got, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You got the other half over there. You got some joint over there, whatever the case may be. So like, that's all you could do, really. I
That's
mean,
like you really do, yeah.
straight up.
I mean, you could have a decent time, but you probably have
Yeah,
a better time once everything opens back up for
opens
sure.
up, yo, for real, man. It's crazy, man. Honestly, it's crazy. Straight up, man. Straight up. So, yo, outside of that, you saying what part of Western Canada are you looking at?
I'm looking at either Calgary.
Yeah, shouts to
Just doing
Calgary.
the whole Alberta
Shouts to
too,
Calgary,
because I'm
bro.
hearing you got to go to Calgary, you got to go to
Calgary.
Edmonton, you got to go to Lake Louise, you got to go
Yeah.
to you got to do a couple spots in Alberta, like
Alberta, yeah.
some real like
Yeah.
mountainous areas that are
Yeah.
just beautiful, and like you gotta go skiing, like
Yeah.
you gotta hit West Edmonton Mall, like you have to
Jeez.
go there. Like I'm hearing like there's a whole bunch of places in Alberta that you have to go.
To attend there.
You
Shouts to
have to go.
Alberta, for real.
If you're not even gonna do it like that, you're not gonna go anymore. You gotta hit
Yeah.
Edmonton Mall. You gotta hit up Lake Louise. You gotta hit up Calgary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta hit up like three or four, five different spots out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? In
Shit.
order to really enjoy the experience. So
Shouts to Calgary, yo.
if I go
Shouts
up there, I
to.
want to do it right, and then maybe Vancouver, of course, BC. You know what I mean? A
Mm-hmm.
couple spots out there. You know what I mean? Maybe hit up Whistler. Like I want to do, you know what I mean? I want to do it right. I want to go do some snowboarding, some
Mm-hmm.
skiing. You know what I mean? If
Facts.
it's cold enough. Definitely want to go to Vancouver Island. Like I know one of my boys from high school. He lives out there, Vancouver Island. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'll say
Facts.
something along those lines. If I'm going
Yeah.
to Canada.
Shouts to Vancouver, real shit, yo. Shouts
Yeah.
to Vancouver. Freaking outside of Vancouver, outside of all of that, yo, what you think? Like, what do you think? You think what's is the like the pandemic? What's the situation out there? They open this shit or it's kind of dry out there? I know what Calgary. Calgary is. I know what Calgary, but West Vancouver, I don't know what's going on. I heard they opened up stuff early. I don't know what the take is now.
Yo, who knows? Vancouver, I know at the beginning they were like all the numbers were low, but then all of a sudden the numbers are just
It's
going up.
just
It's kind of like, yo,
it's ridiculous,
what's
yo.
really going on over there? You know what I mean? Like they said,
Dog,
everyone was saying, oh, they're all spaced out, but the numbers are still going up again. Like I
it's
don't know.
ridiculous, yo. Ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, Peel's getting
Honestly,
kind of high. Ontario's numbers are jumping a bit. You know
it's
what I mean?
ridiculous, yo. Shit. Is New York? What's going on with New York, bro? You hear what's going on with New York over there, bro? They
I think yeah. What were they saying a couple months ago? I think they're saying like in July, August, so they flattened the curve. They flattened the curve. They flattened the
is
curve.
it still like that?
All of a
Shit.
sudden, I haven't heard much from there, but I'm pretty sure the numbers are going up too. But I think as soon as yeah, because I think they're trying to push that what's that guy's name? Cuomo, the governor, whatever his
Yeah.
name is. They
Yeah.
want to push him for a presidential run in the next couple of years, so they're gonna probably make those numbers look really, really flat and really
What's
low, so that they can kind
mm,
of like make it seem like, oh, this guy's, you know what I mean? He's the savior. He's
yeah.
the guy
Oh,
that.
where it is? Cuomo's the next
So
guy, eh? This is the
yeah, he's
next
the
one
next
up,
guy
yeah?
up, bro.
He's the next Democrat up, yeah?
Yeah, he's the next one up, man. He's the
Jeez.
galvanizing one. Like, he's the rally the
Jeez.
troops. So I think after Biden gets his ass out of here,
Next
probably the next guy up, yo, Cuomo.
guy up, yeah?
Yeah.
Jeez. It's ridiculous, yo. It's career politicians out here. They already know what they're doing.
They already know they got the agenda like 10, 15
Uh,
years, yeah, in advance.
Dog, I'm
Sure.
telling you.
We'll see after
Yo,
the Trump though. We'll see. That's gonna be that's next month. That's November, right? Like that's 2 months from now. So I think October gonna ramp up shit.
yeah, wrap
Shit's
up
gonna be
shit.
crazy next month.
Yo, so Paul, it seems like there's a lot of elections going on this whole year, bro. Like
Yeah.
especially the end of this year going into next year.
Yep.
There's a lot of elections going on around the world, yo. Seems like there's elections everywhere, yo.
Canada had theirs about a year ago, right? The federal.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
looking at even having another one. I heard on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard they were having another one. I was like, damn, yo,
Who's
they're
gonna
looking at
challenge?
it.
I don't know if anybody can even challenge. What's his name, yo? Who's gonna
Trudeau.
go for him? Like,
Jeez, who knows, yo? You never know, yo. Some guy pops out the woodworks for some plan.
you have to get Dougie Ford up in there, bro. It's either
That's what they're
Dougie Ford
saying.
or Andrew Scheer, but those guys are on the same party, no? So I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. Somebody has to cross the line and just go to NDP. Yeah.
Damn, yo.
Who's
What's your take on the whole Vlad TV situation?
Vlad TV? I mean, those guys need to like
The
all
Farrakhan,
those
they all
guys
coming after him.
I don't like any. I never liked Vlad TV. I don't like Adam 22. I don't like who else? Who else is the that guy that Southern guy. That guy what's it called, man? Yeah, I don't know, bro. That other guy, bro. The background's always white and it's always just the person. He's always talking in the background.
Which guy you talking about?
Southern Smalls or I don't know his name, bro.
Oh, DJ Smalls.
DJ Smalls and all these guys gotta get out of here, bro. Like how
yo, fucking police interrogation style interviews they got going on over there.
All these guys,
bro, they're seeking information. For you guys who don't know, yo, do not think that the ABC boys are not watching those interviews, man. Because they are watching those interviews. They know what's up, man. They know what's up. They're watching everything. So if you think the ABC boys are not watching that, you're in for a rude awakening. Because I'll tell you right now, they're watching everything on social media. The ABC boys might even be watching this after this. Like, let's keep it 100. You know what I mean? But don't troll. They ain't watching this. If they are, it is what it is. Shouts to them. But whatever.
It is, bro. It is what it is.
Yeah. But I'm 22 though. Fuck that nigga. Like, fuck. I don't want to say F the dude because the dude, he got some good interviews. I give him this. One thing I like about the hustle about those guys is this. I like their hustle game, man. They're very intact. I'll give these guys this. I'm 22, DJ Vlad. As far as DJ Small, I don't know what he's dealing with. But those two guys, they got their podcasts. Especially I'm 22. He got the podcast situation. He got the merch situation. This dude got his own show situation where he does a show. And then on top of that too, this dude do pornography. So this dude he sell merch, he do everything. He's on OnlyFans, he's getting money. So he's getting money he's getting 5 different streams of income. You can only respect that hustle. What Black Chinese, 5 streams of income.
Academics was doing that for the longest time too. He was doing all that, bro.
The problem with Ack is an employee though. This guy got his own brand. Yeah. Ack worked for Complex. Yeah, Ack worked for Complex. This guy created his own little wave. So I don't care what anyone says, yo. I respect the hustle. You know what I'm saying? That's something definitely that, I'm watching and I'm, you know what I mean? I want to definitely go towards that route later on. You know what I'm saying? Definitely in the distant future. You know what I mean? That's certain things that we got to look and analyze. As far as Vlad TV, I'll give Vlad TV his consistency. This dude I seen Vlad TV interviews back in this dude's videos were looking trash back in the days. And it's just his stuff has improved. And on top of that too, it's consistency. He's been doing this for too long, man. I think I started seeing Vlad around 2007.
Yeah, probably.
We in 2020 now. Now. So it's this guy's been doing this for that long, consistently. Yo, you gotta tip your hat off to a guy like that. Yo,
you got
consistent.
Those guys are employees like Funk Flex and what's his name, DJ K.
Man. Them guys, them guys are dinosaurs. Yeah, them guys are dinosaurs in 2020. Them guys are still working for the radio, bro. Nobody even does radio. Nobody even listens to the radio. Let's be real. You might turn it on when you're in your car, but nobody really listens to the radio like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's kind of nowadays the podcast. Remember we were just talking about that. The podcast, how they said in 2019 it was reported there's only 500,000 podcasts around the world. So there's basically a void for podcasts. There's a need, a niche for that industry, but people don't know it though. There's 300. Look, we're on YouTube right now. We live streaming. We on YouTube right now, live stream. It's about 300 million YouTubers. You know what I mean? 500,000 podcasters,
Jeez.
dog. And Adam 22 is a podcaster. He got his own podcasting segment. No disrespect, but academics don't even got a podcast. He's on a TV show,
TV
Complex.
show. Yeah.
And then on top of that, he does Twitch, and that's it. So, and
But
then he
it's
did his YouTube thing, and he did his YouTube thing. He's not even doing the YouTube thing that hard anymore.
just
So
what happened.
he's on Twitch. That's where he goes hard, and then he goes hard. And then his job, he has a job on Complex. He even got suspended on Complex for calling the girl a bitch. You see what I'm saying? So what's that tell you right there? He's an employee. He's not a boss. You see what I'm saying? I'm 22, and those guys, them
Well, they
guys are
say they
really
say
out
they
here.
say he's getting money though. They say he's getting money. He has multiple streams
No,
of
no,
income
no.
because essentially his YouTube, he doesn't even have to make YouTube videos that much anymore. Like they're just gonna just all generate income regardless. People are just
Income
gonna
is
just
true.
they just know his name, like so they'll
But the
just put him in
problem
his
is
video.
though, consistency though. 5 years from now, he's not doing it. If he's still not consistent, eventually the stream will start going down. Right? Like, people are gonna watch it. That's people will tune in, but it's not gonna be at that level where it's constantly always out. Like YouTube, from what I heard, the algorithms is they constantly want I could be wrong. For those who are gonna watch this, please chime in. You know what I mean, and chat and let us know. But I was told that basically the algorithm is the more videos you put out, the more content you put out, the more you generate, and eventually the more income you start to generate. You see what I'm saying? You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? Like for those who don't know, there's actually you can find out how much your YouTube page is worth. Like, you know what I mean? For those who, I'll show you that after when we're done this, but I can show you a link where you can see how much your page is worth and stuff like that. So you can see for each video you drop and how much your overall social media presence is worth. You see what I'm saying? Adam 22, I'm sure his shit is worth like racks. You see what I'm saying? Like he's making money for this. You know what I mean? So I respect Vlad and those guys on that standpoint. As far as what they put out and stuff, they have good interviews, but then there's very controversial ones. And then there's a lot of, let's be real, there's a lot of guys that go on there, and I wish Vlad just edited their shit, because there's a lot of stuff that some guys say. I don't think they should even be saying that kind of stuff, man. They like indict themselves, incriminate themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I
And
remember
Vlad doesn't edit
the
those
DVDs,
videos.
right? He used to do the DVDs first. And then he
Yeah,
started
yeah,
doing yeah,
yeah.
the YouTube shit.
And
Yeah.
Vlad was on the YouTube early. Like he was on the YouTube,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Early. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? He was on the YouTube from like '07 times. You feel me? Like from when I saw him, he could have been even on there earlier, but I saw him around maybe '07. So it's kind of
Yeah.
like Vlad's been doing this, you know what I
He was
mean?
doing the DVD shit hard too. I remember that.
Yeah, he's been doing this. Vlad's been doing this. As far as his content goes and his interviews, I'm not really too big on his interviews. But, I see some of them, they're cool. But at the same time, it's just like, I don't know, for whatever reason, bro. When he does interviews with some people, man, a lot of people, he makes a lot of people look real stupid. A lot of people go over there, they look real dumb when they go to those interviews. Some of these people, they go in there and it's just like they lose an oar, they lose something about them, or they end up snitching on themselves, or talking too much, or giving out information they shouldn't be talking about, and that incriminates themselves. You know what I mean? You gotta let me tell you something, people. Whoever's
Yeah,
watching
some
this in the
people
future,
some people just like blabbing their mouth, bro. Like
blabbing
some of
them
these
out,
guys
dog. Don't
just
be.
for a little bit couple views, bro. These guys will hold up themselves, bro, for some views,
Niggas
bro.
whore out themselves, bro. Let's start talking about some. They talk about. He talk about. I mean, some shit he
Just to
did
give
10 years
themselves some
ago.
clout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for them. You know, what I mean, the police. Or there's still there might be a freaking. It might be a cold case. I mean, fucking
Yeah.
opened up. They just went in there and got the dusty file and opened up that cold case
Yeah.
because the motherfucker went on black. It's like, what's going on, bro? He thinks, bro, keep your mouth shut, man.
Bro.
I mean, dog, Vlad is not the most high, bro. Keep your mouth shut, man. You see what I'm
That's
saying?
it. That's all you need to, you know what I mean? Confide in.
I'm talking on that. I mean, we all, you know what I mean? We're all human beings, you know what I mean? But yo, just keep your mouth shut. We don't want to say too much, but keep your mouth shut, bro. Yeah.
Facts.
Straight up, yo.
It's always better.
Straight up, yo. Straight up, yo. So, yo, outside of that, though, what do you think? You plan on like, you plan on like you plan on what's some of the stuff that people need to watch out for? What do you got planned? I mean, we're hitting the
Yo,
59
right
minute, almost
now,
60 minutes, 1 hour in.
1
What
hour
do you
in,
think?
bro. To be honest
What's
with
some
you,
of the plans?
right now the vision is to like just get a direction and just kind of like go in that direction. You know what I mean? Like just trying to,
Mhm.
bro. Let's be realistic, bro. Like we just really started creating, like getting more on this
Yeah,
wave a couple months ago. It's only been
straight.
maybe
Couple
like
months.
a month, maybe 2 months
Straight
max.
up, bro.
So
Between
it's
the
like
two of us,
I didn't have no formal
facts.
education in any of these things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
I just kind of like, and just kind of winging it at this point. So at the end of the
Yeah,
day, everything's gonna take time. Everything has a process.
facts.
Nothing happens overnight. So I'm just kind
Facts.
of keeping that mentality going, and I have a goal. I think we both have kind of like
Facts.
the same goal in terms of like
Facts.
what we want our videos to start doing. You know what I
Facts.
mean? So
Exactly. It's a
we just kind of
goal.
work towards and just start target marketing and
Facts.
giving the people what they want. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm
That's the
saying.
main
Like,
thing.
yo, that's the main thing, yo. Just trying to, you know what I mean? Definitely, yo, definitely, you know what I mean? There's gonna be some vlogs coming out. We got some vlogs coming out soon. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Give me some
yeah.
vlogs. The vlog game is gonna be coming out very soon. What else? The vlogs,
Vlogging, podcasts. We're thinking about doing a
podcasting,
podcast.
podcasts, yeah, interview with entertainers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're gonna do that nightlife thing. We definitely got the nightlife thing coming soon, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? That is coming. You see what I'm saying? Like as far as you know what I mean? As soon as the things open up, we can get more stuff open and stuff like that. So right
Yeah,
now it's
it's not
kind
gonna
of
be no sports page. It's not gonna be just a
yeah, so
sports.
don't think it's just sports page because yo, we're well versed, yo. We just
Yeah,
talk
we can
about
talk
sports
about
because
everything.
we can talk
Mhm.
about everything. We just talk about sports because that's what's out right now.
Yeah, and it's
That's
like
what's
it's
hot right
everybody
now.
too. Yeah, it's like
Exactly.
it's the easy common denominator right there. Like everybody watches sports. You know what I mean? Not
Exactly.
everybody.
But
Yeah, not everybody's
she's
into some of the other things,
straight
some
up.
things that we other
Yeah.
people kind of be into, but
Straight up.
definitely trying to find that niche. You know what I mean? And trying to find,
Facts.
yeah,
Facts, yo, definitely.
and
Cause
trying to
yo,
work
look,
with
let's
other
be real.
people within that niche too.
Yeah, like yo,
Yeah,
honestly, content creators, man. Like yo,
yeah.
I know right now it's late nights and stuff like that, but the content creators, we got more content. We got more heat coming. Like yo, if you want to plug
Yeah,
in, you know what I mean, you see my guy Omari Styles page. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
You know what I mean? My page is, you know what I mean, L Selector, Omari Styles, guy's page, Omari Styles.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the link is right here. You see what I'm saying? For those who don't know,
yeah,
it's in
yeah.
the chat here, so you can see it.
You see,
You know what I mean? It's plugged in. It's plugged in. So it's kind of like, yo, and I'm gonna even do it twice so you guys can see it. Like, if you don't see it now, you can see it right now again. You see what I'm saying? Like,
there it
that
is.
is there. You know what I mean? Omari Styles channel, you got content out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? L Selector, I got content out. We definitely want to work with YouTubers internationally. We want to work with content creators, videographers, you know what I mean, storytellers, you know what I mean, entertainers, athletes, whoever. You get where I'm coming from? Like, we definitely got stuff coming. You see what I'm saying? So basically, 2020 going to 2021, expect a lot. You know what I mean? This year, there was more stuff. The pandemic shut down a lot of things in that we had planned, you know what I mean? A lot of things that we wanted to do. And we're definitely going to keep adding more to it. You know what I'm saying? As the year enters.
Yeah,
Yeah, no
that's
worries. But
exactly.
yeah, we're gonna keep adding to it. You know what I mean? The pandemic came, but we got more content coming. Right now we're working through, we're gonna work with what we have. We're gonna keep adding more. Hopefully the podcast comes, you know what I'm saying, soon. You know what I
Nothing
mean?
corny. That's what it really comes down to. We don't want
Yeah,
nothing corny. Nothing that's
no
gonna like
corny.
compromise our
Straight
like
up.
our brand, our integrity. You know what I mean?
Mm,
We want everything to be like us, like a real reflection of us, like what we're really
facts.
into, and just kind of like work with like-minded people. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
straight. That's like the
Yeah.
main, the main, the main, the main thing, the main focus.
Also
Nothing
too,
corny, bro.
we're gonna start a WhatsApp group for content creators. You see what I'm saying? So any content creator, you have to have a YouTube channel. You have to have any type of channel. I don't care if you did Patreon, YouTube. I don't care if you've made videos, whatever. You have to have done something in this realm. But ideally, I prefer YouTubers just because we can all work together. You see what I'm saying? So we're gonna start. We have a WhatsApp page coming. You know what I mean? We're gonna put that out very soon, and it's gonna be a WhatsApp group for people who content create to network and talk and share their videos and post and
Yeah, and like when they're going
introduce
live, we can
people.
jump into
Yeah,
their lives. They
right.
jump
Jump
in
into
our
their
lives.
life
You know what I
exactly,
mean?
and also if they're traveling and they want to invite other people, they can tell people about this WhatsApp page, and everyone. It could just be a big conglomerate of people. working together, like-minded individuals. So that's something that we definitely have coming up shortly. You see what I'm saying? It was actually supposed to start, but everything's kind of backpedaling because things were moving forward and now things are moving backwards again because of this. I mean, we can't even like people don't know. We were going to even the studio and stuff. We had a studio and stuff like that planned out. We were actually
That's,
going there earlier in the year. We were going to
yo,
the studio. Now the studio shut down. We can't even walk in the studio anymore.
nah,
You see what I'm saying?
can't do it. Libraries
Can't
are
even
already
walk in the
shut
studio.
down.
Yeah,
Studios are shut
libraries are shut
down.
down, studios are shut down. We also, I mean, we're also in talks
Office
of going to other
spaces. Yeah,
studios. Yeah, we were in talks of other studios. Everything is shut down. Bro, in total, probably we had about like 3 studios that I could think of off the rip that one we were going to constantly and 2 other ones we were in process of getting everything implemented and start working in there and then shut down. You see what I'm saying? So it's
facts.
kind of like,
On a couple times. Did some
yeah,
collections, did some classics,
yeah,
stuff like that.
classics. And it's just like
Yeah.
everything's shut down. So right now it's like this is what we're working with right now. You see what I'm saying? So as of right now, that's what we got. But yo, anyone watching this can see this. Yo, if you know anybody, yo, definitely plug in, man. Tap in, man. Tap in, man. Like for real, man. Real, real, like real. Like also, anyone wants to do anything. Anyone wants anything with expertise on all types of stuff like relationship or consulting or anything, we got that down packed. Like you can
Finance.
definitely,
Yeah. Mental
yeah,
health,
mental,
finance,
yeah, yeah,
everything. Like,
yeah,
the school system, like everything, like all types of stuff that we all got
yeah.
vast knowledge of,
Facts,
a lot of
facts,
combined
facts,
years of knowledge here, right? So
facts,
you
man.
don't you
Real,
don't necessarily think that we're just gonna put ourselves in a box, right? Like we
mhm,
could talk about all types of
types of things.
experiences,
Exactly. And we
and
can show you things too.
we can even do like some type of like, trust me, there's some things coming down the pipeline,
Yeah,
man.
things coming out of the
We'll be
pipeline,
doing
man.
some interviews with some
Yeah,
people, and it's like graying out their
facts,
faces and stuff like that.
facts,
We can really do some Al Profit type stuff, man.
facts.
Like it can get crazy.
Facts. Yeah, I'm telling you, real smart,
We just gotta get
real.
everything's gonna take time. You know what I mean?
Take
So,
time.
and
Yeah.
that's the beautiful thing about this. Like people will be
Mhm.
able to, months down the line, reference these type of videos
Yeah.
and see like,
Uh
yo,
huh.
we spoke this into existence. You know what I mean? Straight up.
Facts. Facts. So
Mhm.
yo, that's what it is, yo. So yo, you know what? Signing off right now, man. You know what I mean? Gonna
Cool,
head out.
cool.
You know what I mean? It's your guy, L Selector.
Yes, sir. Amari Styles, man. Check out my
Um,
page. The link is down below, bro. You know what I
I
mean?
think
Yes,
facts, yo.
sir.
You know what I mean? And this is, you know what I mean? After dark. You know what I mean? First day of fall. You see what I'm saying? So autumn, first day of autumn. First day of fall, you know what I mean? So it's after dark. Got more coming out in the future, you know what I mean? We're gonna definitely keep shooting some of these streams to you guys, get this content coming, you see what I'm saying? So yo, signing off.
All right.
Peace. Yup, peace.